Hey guys, I wanted to make a video to show you some of my new add-ons and some other like EasyRef and Speedsculpt that I just updated. So let's start. We will make a dog and we will use Speedsculpt, EasyRef, etc. So first what we will do is to maybe set our scene. I want to use centimeters like that. I will come in File, I will choose Create New Project. This is with Easy Project. Let's name it Doberman, like that. Let's choose the path where I will set this project. And I can select the type of project I want to use. So for this one, I will use a basic. I can use Basic Plus or Painter if you want to work on Painter. I will save this current scene. I will name it Doberman _001. And I will choose the folder to save it. And if I click on OK, my project is saved and my scene is saved too. So as you can see, those are some of my tutorials. I will go inside the Doberman, inside the scene, and as you can see, I have my scene here, directly like that. What I will do is, in references, I will copy the references I downloaded from internet. Okay, so it's done. So as you can see, I cropped all the image like that to be better. Like so, come back to Blender, and what I will do now is to add some references. Okay, so let's go in EasyRef, in Image References. I will choose White, and I will go inside my project references and choose the image I want to use, like that. Let's go in the side view. I want this object to be 70 centimeters. So as you can see now, it's only 2. So in Z, I will use this. Up, Shift S, origin to bottom, and Alt G. That will give me this kind of result. Okay. So for my reference, what I want to do is to change the size. Okay. I will change the offset, like that, and change the size. So as you can see, the size is limited to 100 because this is the size of the empty ref. So just enter the value you want, and that will give us this result. Okay, so now I have this, so this is nice. I can edit the offset in X, and in the 3D view I can change this to minus 500. I can disable the perspective, so like that I will not see it in the perspective, but only in the ortho view. Okay, so what I will do now is to add a front view. So let's select this one as front view, like that. Let's go in the front view. And on this one, I just have to edit the offset Y. And that should be enough for now. Okay. So that's it. Let's change this to 500. Disable the perspective. And for the orthography view, this is done. Easy peasy. What we can do now, why not, is to create the base of this object. So let's go to Speedsculpt, Creation Tool. I will use mouse. I will create this, like that. So I want to make something fast. Let's use this. Let's use the grab tool. Up. This is just a base to make our object, like that. Up. I rotate. Let's choose the matte cap. Up, 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 like that. Okay. So like I said, this is just the base. Let's do this, like that. You will see why I'm doing this after. Up. And as you can see, I forgot to activate the X symmetry. So now this is better. Okay. So let's press Alt Q, edit this one a little bit, like that. Okay, should be enough. Why not add the hairs? So I will do this. Up, up. I said, let's click correctly. Let's do this. Let's edit it a little bit, like that. This is really fast, like I said. Up, okay. So let's move this one here. What I can do is to select this one, activate the mirror, so this one will be the mirror target. Select this one and add a mirror. Okay. So as you can see, this is pretty ugly, but we don't care. So I made this base. Why? Because on SDRef, I want to add a camera reference. So let's add a camera reference. Let's select our folder, so references, and let's select this image. And just like that, I can create a reference image for this. Let's decrease the opacity. Let's move this one, and now let's edit this one. Okay, so let's try to find the proper value. I can move the cursor here and press Q. So like that, as you can see, I can edit the camera lens to have something that will fit my reference. Okay, so I will do this. This one will be nice. I can press Shift and click, and let's name it Add, like that. Press OK. So now if I exit, I have this view, and if I click, I will come back on this view. So as you can see, this is nice. We can also, if we want, add another camera reference. Let's go back to tutorial, Doberman, references, and let's select some references. So like this one maybe, why not this one, and this one should be nice. And if I do this, I will have that. All the text are there. I can set this one, move it here, select another one, move it, let's see, here. The last one, move it, let's see, like that. Okay, and once I validate with space, I will have this result. So I will be able to make my model and still have all the image I want. You can even create some references for different parts of your object. So let's name it all, like that. Press OK. So I can go from this one to this one, and just like that, it will work. I can also, if I want, let's hide this one, go to the ref right and ref front. Okay, so as you can see, this one will need to be edited. So for the front, as you can see, I think I will have to change the size a little bit, like that. So you can do everything here, so this is nice. Okay, so we saw the cameras and the ortho views. So now let's add, why not, a reference view. So with this one, I will click on Add References. I can add a name or not, and I will just select up my references, press A, and do this. And just like that, I have this reference view here. And as you can see, I have this collection. Okay, I can center my view, I can grid selection, etc., etc. So what I will do is to select some references, like that, up, up, up. I will add them to a new collection. I will name it POW, up, with a little A, and I will press OK. So now I will have my POW. I can edit them, move them, grid them like that, and move them here. I can do the same for the head. So let's select the ones that will be helpful for me. Okay. Add to new collection. Let's name it head. Voila, without the E. And press OK. Let's grid it. Let's move it here. And just edit those ones like that. So this one I will press Shift and I will be able to rename it. So let's name it body and press OK. So now I have 3 collections. I can select the collection I want. I can select all the collection. I can center my view on all the collection or on the one I want. The body, in fact I needed the, let's rename it like that. Up. sorry for this, and this one. So if I do this, I will be able to have this and make my my work and have this. I can close this one and show it once again, and I will try to find a way to remember the position. Could be nice. So I will try to do this. Okay, so let's close this, and I think for the references it's okay. So let's remove the properties, and as you can see, I have collections per reference type. So image references here, cameras references for the reference view here. So I can do this if I want, up, and now this is clean. Okay. So like I said, my scene is in centimeters. Everything is okay. I can now, why not, get rid of all of this, up, and all of that. Select my collection, press Shift-C to place my cursor at the center, Control-S, and I will increment my scene. So as you can see, it's named like that, and this is, maybe I named it wrongly previously. So I will save it, in fact, Control-S, save as. Yes, this was my fault. As you can see, I had one deterrent, so I will fix that. And this is much better like that. And that's it. We will be able to start to create the dog. Okay, now let's have some fun. Be sure the collection is selected. Let's go inside view, the right view to be exact, and we will create different parts for our dog. Okay, so in fact I could have kept the part I made here. Let's disable the add mirror. Let's add a sphere. I just want to test something. Activate the viewport shading. So let's go on frame selection, and if I validate this, as you can see, 0.1 is really too small. So let's enter 0.5 like that. 0.5 should be nice. Yes, this is correct. So let's go in Sculpt mode. Let's activate the X-axis. I can hide this one since I don't use it. F to change the size, or you can change the radius here if you want. Up. Let's edit this one. Up like that. Up. I want to use it like that right now. Okay. So let's add this one. Up, let's update it, and let's activate the X-axis for the symmetry. Up, let's edit this. Up, up, up. Okay, I can press Ctrl-R, Alt-Q, Ctrl-R, that will update those parts. If I go in front view, as you can see, I can edit all of this. So let's do this. Up. Let's edit this like that. Alt Q to select this one. Up. Like that. This is just the base. This is not perfect. It's not an issue if it's not perfect right now. Okay. Let's add one for this. Up. Activate. No, I don't want to activate the X-axis on this one. So let's Ctrl-R. Up, up. Maybe the value is too big, so let's enter 0.3 for now. Up, like that. So let's do something like that. Up, up. Okay. Let's move this one, let's see here, let's see in front view. I will try to make something up that will work. Even if it's not perfect, we don't care. Right now, this is not the important part. Let's do something like that. Up. I can press Ctrl-R. As you can see, this is nice. I can activate the draw tool. Press Ctrl. Like that. Up. Let's make this. Okay. Okay, Control R once again. Up. Okay, let's keep it like that right now. Like I said previously, let's select this one, activate the mirror. So this one will be the target, and do this. And that will give us this kind of result. Okay. So for this part, let's make something interesting. So the cursor, let's press Shift to C to have my cursor at 0. On this one, I will use the draw surface. For the thickness, I want something like 40 centimeters. So I will enter 20 and the offset to 0, and I will choose the cursor. Okay. So let's enter 0.5 for this one, and let's draw the surface. So I will do something like that. Up, up, and let's come here, and press space to validate. And what it did is it created me this. Okay, so this is nice. If you want, you can go in Sculpt mode, activate the x-axis. So logically, that will give us this result. Just to show you. Up, up, up. Like that, I can smooth. I can press Alt-R to smooth everything, as you can see, a little bit. And yes, on this one I have a mirror, because I forgot to remove the mirror. So let's get rid of this mirror. Yes, nice. And let's disable this. Okay, so let's edit this. Let's go inside view. Let's edit it a little bit. Up, up, up. Disable the the wireframe. Okay. Let's make something like that. Okay. And in fact, I can come, if I want, in my camera. So for the whole camera. So like that, I will have my references if necessary. Right now, I just want to fit this one. Up. Let's edit this just a little bit. Okay, let's go in front view. This is not so bad for the front view. Let's up. Yes, not so bad. Okay. So as you can see, this is nice and fast. You could, if you wanted, use the lattice. If you add a lattice, as you can see, you will have this result. You can add some point, and just like that, you can edit the point up if you want to make it exactly as you want. And once you are okay, you apply the lattice. Okay, so let's go and let's add the front leg. So I will maybe not use the draw surface on this one. What I can use is the skin. So I will add the skin. I will press Ctrl A. That will give me this result. Okay, so I can press Ctrl and RMB to make something like that. Okay. Select the point you want, press Ctrl A, you will be able to decrease the size of those points. If I select this one, Alt D, I will have this kind of result. So let's select all of this and just move them here. So I have two routes, so let's hide the lattice and mark a route for this one. Okay, so now I can, as you can see, edit all of this. And it was pretty fast. So let's come, Ctrl A, let's come, Ctrl A. You can also press Ctrl A and choose the axis. And sometimes it will work, but some other time, if it's rotated, it will not work correctly, like in this case. Let's move this one, Ctrl A, let's move this one, Ctrl A, let's move this one, Ctrl A. And that's it. We can keep it like that. So if we do this, we can add a mirror on this one, and that will give me this result. So let's disable this one. Let's add, on this one I will use the draw surface. So let's place my cursor at center. like that. I should make something different for this one. Thickness, this time let's enter maybe 5, offset to 0, and I can in fact place the cursor, let's see, here. So when I will create, it will create it directly, correctly positioned. So that means I can also add a mirror on my selection. And normally, if I draw my surface, I can do something up like that and press space. And as you can see, it works. This is nice. So on this one, why not use the lattice? Let's add a lattice to gain a little bit, not you, let's use this one. And let's select the point here, like that. Let's, as you can see, maybe add one here in fact. Up, like that. So as you can see, you can edit this object as you want. I can add one, not you, up, but you, oula, like that. You can also use this menu from Better Pie menu. You have all you want to. So why not add in fact one here? So let's move this one, let's move this one. Okay, so this is not perfect, but let's apply it. So now if we go, we can select it, activate, let's disable this one, and we can edit it a little bit up to fit our object, like that, up. So bam, 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 bam. I can do something like that, edit this up, like that. Okay, this is pretty ugly. Let's add some thickness, Alt Q, select this one. Maybe it's too large, I'm not sure. So this one, I will disable the x-axis in fact. Yes, this is much better. Up, let's add some thickness. As you can see at this point, I can hide the grid if I want. At this point, we don't care about sculpting. This is just some move with the move tool, like that. Up. I can use the blob and do this up or not. Up, like that. So on this one, up. Let's do this, let's add some thickness. I can go in the bottom view, up, up. Let's make this like that. So like I said, at this point, this is not really an issue. So what I can do on this one, let's get rid of the mirror. Let's update this object, and now as you can see, this is a mesh, so I can once again add a mirror if necessary, like that. So everything is really fast. This is pretty ugly, but right now we absolutely don't care. Let's add a skin. Let's remove the mirror, like that. Press Ctrl A, press Control and RMB. Let's make this like that. Up, Control A, Control A, like that, Control A. So we made this. And like I said, all of this is pretty ugly. So let's press Shift to place the cursor at the center. Okay. So we have this. Maybe let's edit this one a little bit. For the side view, what we can do for EasyRef up is to increase up the visibility, the opacity, like that. That will be better. So let's sculpt this one up. Let's try to make something that will give us a proper result, like that. Okay. Alt Q, select this one, up. Alt Q, select this one. Let's go in front view. Oh yes, it's way too big. Up, let's decrease all of this. And maybe move this one like that. Yes, this is better. Okay, this is nice. Alt Q, like that. Up. Up. And we can start to edit everything. So let's up, edit this, edit that, up. And at this point, we can go in the head scene, head camera. So let's come here. Let's scale it a little bit. And as you can see, all the references are different, so this will not be maybe perfect, but we can try to make something that will work. As you can see for the ears, so let's select this one. I need to select the other one. Up. Maybe I should have flipped all of this. Up. So, okay, so let's exit this one. Oop. Like that. Let's use the crease tool. Up. Draw. Like that. Okay. Alt Q. Like that. Alt Q. Like that. Up. Up, let's use this one, let's add something here, at the middle, up, let's use the draw, up, let's make something like that, up, let's go inside view. Normally the eyes are there. Let's edit this. Up. So what I will undo this. Up. I will just try to take this one to make it like that. Up, up. So as you can see, this is right now just some modification, really fast, to try to find the I wanted to select this one. The proper proportions. So let's do this. I need to have this. Okay, let's take this one. Up, up. What I can do is to use the crease tool. So we have this here. Up. So just to draw something like that, as you can see. Up. Okay, so now I can take all of this like that, like that. Let's add some thickness like that. So at this point, I can use this one or make one for the head, and could be interesting to have it for the head. I will just move it a little bit like that, and now I can edit it, as you can see. So, bam bam, as you can see, this point is more like that. Up, up, let's make a hole. let's add this one here. Let's use this one here. Up. Okay, so we need to take this up. Let's use this one. This is funny. Let's use this one. Up, up. Up. Like that. Up, up. Let's go inside view to be sure. I can activate this like that. I will be able to see, to better see my object. Up, like that. Up. Okay. So as you can see, this is not so bad. I can take this one and update it, so I can just press Ctrl R. That will give me better results. Alt Q, Ctrl R. I will undo. I can press Shift R. As you can see, if I do this, I will have better results like that. So if I pick this one, let's come. It's like that. If I select this one, I can have the same settings, and that's it, like that. Okay, so now before continuing, I will show you something interesting. So let's show the collections here. I can take all of this, press Q, move to collection, new collection, and I will name it Add. Maybe Sculpt Add. Like that, press enter. This one I can add it to a new collection too, so Sculpt body. Okay. This one like that, a new collection, Sculpt front leg. I will just copy this, press OK. This one, same, clack, Sculpt, back, leg. Okay, let's move this one to the body. Okay, so this is interesting. What we can do with this, imagine you want to work on the head and you want to see the final result of your object. So you can come here, so let's hide this. Geomesh, create a geomesh, select the collection, so let's use Sculpt head, so here, so name it head, yes, name it G, like that, up, G head. Okay, and what it will do, it will create a mesh that will give us the results. So if I go in local view, no, not you, let's select it. So I will undo this, I will select it, and I will go in local view. And just like that, as you can see, I created this. I can edit the settings, so I can add the adaptability like that. It will, just to show you, make something like that, okay. And I can add bigger smooth to have something like that, etc, etc. Okay, so you can, this one already have the object have mirror, so I don't need to add this, but let's see if I select the hairs and let's hide the mirror just to show you. My final result here will not have a mirror, but as you can see here, I have a little icon. I can click and bam, my final result will have a mirror. So this is as simple as that. We can, for example, create another one and choose the body. So let's name it gbody. Okay. It will give me this result. So same, 0.01 maybe, 0.2 maybe, that will give me this. Okay. Let's add the front leg. So let's choose the front leg. So I will name it FL and press OK. That will create a reference object with this. So the one like that, and let's create one for the back leg. So where is my back leg? Here. So BL, press OK. Okay, so as you can see, I created different parts like that. And imagine, let's place this just to show you if you want to make some part here. So I can remove the mirror on this one, and I can add a mirror on this one. Back leg, yes, it's done. For the front leg, like that, it will give me this result. Okay. So what I wanted to show you is that if, let's see, I select my collection with the front leg here, I add, let's hide this one, in fact, let's hide everything. No, I wanted to hide it. Like that. So if, let's see, I add something like that here, if I select my front leg geomesh and press Ctrl-Shift-Q, I will be able to show the final result here. So as you can see now, I will have this result. Okay. So let's hide this one, let's sculpt this one a little bit. This is just to show you, we will make it better like that later. Okay. Okay. Okay, so imagine you have this one. Let's move it here. Let's duplicate it up like that. Let's move it. Let's duplicate it once again, and let's duplicate it once again. So those ones should be more like that. Up. Pam. Pam. So if, let's see, I edit this one a little bit to make it follow more my object. Like that. And I call my final result, I can see my final result here. Easy peasy. So like that you can keep the those parts separated and you will see the final result later. Okay, so one interesting part will be to create a final result for everything. So this one, let's remove the mirror, in fact. This one, I have a mirror normally. No, it has been removed. Let's create a new geomesh. Let's select the no, I need, in fact, cancel. I need to put all of them into a collection. Okay, so let's select this one, move to collection. I cannot, so let's create a collection here. New collection. Where is my new collection? Here. And let's name it Doberman. Yeah. Okay, and let's move those collections inside this one. So like that we keep everything clean. Okay, so here I will be able to select my Doberman collection, and let's name it Doberman. Like that. Press OK. And it will create a collection with all the objects. So let's increase the size, 0.2, up, adaptability, 0.01, and maybe the smooth a little bit. Let's, on this one, activate the mirror, and that will give us the result of my dog, as you can see. like that. Since it's selected, I can hide this one and show it. So let's select something like that. The UI will still be there. Okay. So as you can see, I can hide it. I can edit this object like that, or edit this one. Up. Let's make it like that. Let's take this one like that. Let's come. Let's make this. Up. Okay. Let's use the, why not use the pinch here, hopla. Select the pinch, and let's pinch this part here, like that, okay. The grab tool, let's select this one, like that, up, let's select this one, okay. Let's come here, let's add this little bit up, this little part, so I can show the wireframe, that will be easier for me. Up, like that. Let's come, let's make it more like that. I can press Ctrl R, and that will give me this. So if I press Ctrl Shift Q, let's hide this, I will have my result. So this is far from perfect, as you can see. Let's hide this one here, let's hide this here, up. But since everything is, as you can see, editable, that means I can, let's see, if I move this one more like that, up, I can continue to edit the different parts. Let's see, like this one, for example, like that. Let's come move this one here, okay. Let's edit this one, and I can show my results after, like that, and I can edit. So if I come here, let's use the up. Let's add some bam, 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 and as you can see, I added some details like that. So if I come here, up, so I need to add something here. So let's do something like that. Up, use the crease tool. Like that, up, okay. So as you can see, up. I'm pretty fast on this. Is far from exactly what I need to do. This is just to show you. You can do something like that, as you can see. Everything still is editable. And I can hide this one, come back here, edit this object. So frame selected, okay, it doesn't want. On this one, maybe increase the resolution. So let's do this, okay, it should be better. So let's use the crease tool, up, let's make this, up, let's hide this one, up, let's add a little, like that. Let's use this one like that. As you can see, this is really easy. You have access to everything. This is nice. Let's increase this one like that. Let's add some details. Okay. Up. Etc. So now if I show my final result, I can edit it a little bit, 0.101, and I will have more details. Up, just have to wait a little bit. Maybe 001 was too too small. Okay, so this was a really bad idea to enter too small value for the entire body. Don't do that. So let's hide this one. Up, let's select the head, open it. Yes, on this one we will be able to decrease the value. So let's first enter 0.05 and see if we have better results, like that. 0.025 should be better. So be careful with the values, like that. Okay. This one should not be too bad. We can increase the smooth to 20. Up. Just wait a little bit. Yes, this is better. So like that, for the head, as you can see, we can edit it and have better results. Okay, so one thing I can do is to, on the cameras, I have the head here, and I have this one. Maybe I can add another one with only the head. So I can create another one, or I can keep this one. I will create another one. So let's go back to the reference. And let's select some for the head. So I will select this one. I have already this one. Let's select this one, and maybe this one. I don't need too many images. Maybe not this one. So this one, and this one. So let's create. Okay. So let's move them. This one I will move it to the bottom, like that I can hide it here. Okay, select this one. Up. And the last one, like that. Okay, so if I select this one, I can put it to 100% for the opacity and exit. So let's name it add details, like that. So like that, on this one I will be able to try to make it work, to make it better. So I can, let's get rid of this. Let's click and let's zoom a little bit, like that, and do this. Okay, so as you can see now, I will have some details. This one is really nice. Let's try to add the eyes. So to be sure, let's go in this collection. Let's choose the mouse and let's move this here. Okay, so let's move it here. I can go to the the head. Hopla. Let's come back. As you can see, it's locked. So I will have this. It's not too big, I think. Let's go to the side view. As you can see, to the side view, it's more here. Like that. Okay, so let's move it like that. That means this one needs to change a little bit. Up. Like that. Okay, maybe it's too small. Let's add a mirror. Select this one, add mirror. Maybe this one I can move it to the head. So let's move it to the Doberman Sculpt head. So now if I call the head, I will have my result. And if the voxel size is too small, it will take a little bit of time. So as you can see, that will give me this result. Let's increase the voxel size to, let's see, this. This is just to see the result. We don't need to have all the details. So as you can see, 0.5 maybe should be enough. Up. And let's decrease this. Yes, as you can see, that works. So now, if I edit and show it, it will take less time. Okay, so let's edit this one. Up. So let's use this one. Yes, the crease, or maybe the draw, like that, like that. Let's add all of this. So up, let's press Ctrl R, and let's add more details. So I can select this one, pick this, select this one, update. As you can see, I will have the same values. So like that, this is much better. Let's move all of this. Let's go back to my camera. So add details, up. So I need to do this, up, and to disable it. So like that, I will have my result. So as you can see, we have a line here, we have something round here, and the eyes. And the eyes are, let's select this one. Front view. Yes, as you can see on this one, the eyes, it's not so bad. So let's just move them a little bit and edit this one. Up. So the thing is to find the proper forms. Up. So let's do this. Up. F. Let's make something like that. Up. And now let's move all of this up. Let's use the clay brush. Let's decrease the auto smooth. Up. I think I will remove totally the auto smooth. Up. That will be better. Up. Let's move all of these. So as you can see, this is not perfect, but it's starting to be interesting. Up. It seems my let's move all of this. So as you can see, this is not bad. Up. This is not perfect, far from that, but it's starting to be interesting. Up. If I go here, so let's go back to this one. Up. Let's, oh no, not you. Let's hide this. So yes, and this is something more like that. Clack. Let's move this a little bit. Up. Let's decrease the power of this one. And up we have something like that. Okay. I'm just trying to find the proper proportion, and like I said, this is far from perfect. Up. Control. Up. Maybe the resolution on this view isn't perfect. It should be, yes, focal length. This is the focal length of my camera. Maybe I should change the focal length of my camera. So my tools, I have my camera here. I have these settings of my cameras. Let's enter 85. Oh, I cannot enter. Yes, it works. And this is better. I think the eyes are too wide. Up. Let's move all of this like that. Okay. One thing I can do is also combine those two parts. This is a possibility. I can do it. This is not complicated. Up. Let's press Ctrl R. Up, up. So on this one, this is more like that. Up. Up, up, up. Let's move this. Pam pam. As you can see, this part is almost flat, and I need to add this. Okay, let's see the result. I need to scale this one more like that. Up and up to have something like that here. And that works much better. As you can see, Up. Maybe this part is too up. Let's use this. Let's increase it, or maybe more this one, like that. Okay, so you can see the workflow. What I will do is to continue to improve all of this. I will just work on the head for now. I can see my result. So as you can see here, for the ears, I need to edit them to make them better. Up, like that. Up, up. Same for this part. Up, etc. So now this is the basic workflow to make the proportions. With the geomesh and the references, I can have something that will fit my object. So as you can see here, this is two inside. Those ones are less than that. I will fix all of this. Yes, I will just do this before stopping the video. I will select those two, so I will be sure those two have the same value. And as you can see, I selected those two and I combined them, and now this is just a simple mesh, like that. Easy peasy. So I can now smooth all of this a little bit, and this is much better like that. So let's edit this like that. And if I show my final result, I will have this. Okay, so with all the tools we have here, we can do whatever we want, and this is nice. Up, up, up. Let's show it once again, and that's it. So let's hide this one, in fact, and let's show the Doberman entirely, and that will give me this kind of result. So this is far from perfect. This is just less than 1 hour to, yes, it's 1 hour to make this. When making characters, it's more than that. But with all of this, everything right now is fully editable. We'll be able to make the POW pretty easily. One thing I can do, I shouldn't have done that. So let's go back to the hopla. Yes, it's nice. One thing I can do, let's hide this, is to duplicate all of this. Shift D, up, let's move them like that, and let's move them, no, it was Q. Let's move them to the back legs. So if I do this, if I call the Doberman now, as you can see, I have this. And like I said, everything is fully editable. So right now, this part is really nice. You can edit everything. I can rotate the hairs, I can edit this, I can edit all of that. As you can see, I can even add some parts, and everything will be nice. So let's save and increment our scene, and as you can see, the increment is correct. Okay, just to finish this first video, as you can see, this is the result I have. I made some sculpt on my object. This is still fully editable, that means I have different parts. This is the head, hair, the hairs, like that, the body, front leg. And if I show the final product, the geomesh, I will have this result. So the details are pretty huge. As you can see, you will lose some details, but it's not so bad. I can see that for a first draft, the front part is not so bad. Obviously, I need to add more details. Maybe the jaw hair is too strong, and the other part are okay. So for example, as you can see for the hairs, it seems that they are connected like that, but they are absolutely not. If, let's see, I show the random, as you can see, those are different parts. Okay, so let's take this one just to edit it a little bit. Let's move it more like that. I think that will be better. Yes, this is better. And if I show the final result, everything will work. Like that. So I can smooth some parts, but the goal is to keep everything editable, to see the results, and once I will be okay, I will combine everything. But I can do different parts without having to connect absolutely everything. As you can see for the ears, the result is okay. Maybe hair to improve all of that, but it's not so bad. So that's it.